The New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian has vowed to shut down music festival Defqon 1 after 2 young people died from a suspected drug overdose. But critics argue instead of banning them, pill testing should be introduced at all music events.
Let's get today's take on this with Shelley Horton from 9honey.com.au. Journalist John Mangos as well too.
Morning.
John, I'm going to go to you first on this one.
Yep.
I mean, should we be banning anything else music-wise in Sydney? I mean, you know, I feel like the promoters, I mean, they're going to be held accountable with this if you start shutting down festivals.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to lose, their jobs as well. There should be mandatory pill testing here. The drug culture has been going on since the 60s. No one's going to stop it by banning festivals.
David, you're not going to like hearing this because you're a muso. Pill testing doesn't work, right?
That's not true.
Wait a minute. 700 people needed medical attention. 2 people died. I think the Premier's right within her rights. So I've got 2 young kids, all right? I don't want them to go to a music festival where 700 people need medical attention and 2 people died. Clearly, the screening, the pill testing works to a degree, but it's not working well enough when 700 people need to go to hospital and 2 of them die. Shut it down. Just shut it down and give everyone a lesson that says, get it right or don't do it.
What do you think, Shelley? Do you think legalising pill testing at music festivals will prevent drug overdoses?
I am all for harm minimisation, and I think that's the thing. People are going to take drugs at these festivals.
But,
I
sorry,
was in Amsterdam, and we're talking 20 years ago, and they had in the club a person who was selling the drugs, and you could pick what sort of effects you were looking for, and next to them a pill tester to make sure that it was what you were buying.
But was this legal?
This was legal
Okay,
then.
but it's not legal here.
That's
It's
really,
not legal
and,
here.
somehow that's good. Somehow that's
Well,
good.
it meant that no one was sick. No one was sick. No one died. They didn't have any of that real underworld element. Like, it actually made it just part of the way people going out. We drink
legal.
alcohol.
But see, how do you introduce pill testing when it's an illegal?
without legalising
Well,
it?
at some of the festivals, they
That's
will
my
do
point.
it.
That's my
They
point.
have pill
But how's
testers
the
there.
how's the war on drugs going, though? We're spending millions and millions, billions around the world, and it's really not working.
Correct. And you think pill testing's going to help? You think kids
It
won't
might save
find
a life.
But you think kids won't find another way to get the pill of choice that they want without going through the testing? Of course
But
they will.
They're not going to take a pill that's going to
If
hurt
they're
them,
not,
John.
yeah, if then
How do they know? No,
but if they have a pill
David, here's the
tested,
point. How
they
do
can
they
see if it's been
know?
cut with OMO and not take it. So therefore,
But how
harm
do you pill test
minimisation.
if it's illegal?
That's
Well,
right.
they have had some festivals
Exactly.
who have
Proven
a
the
pill
mood,
testing there and have said this is a police-free
But by
zone.
testing, you're sanctioning the illegal
That's
drug.
right.
That's Sonia's
That's right.
point, and I'm totally with you all the way. Get hard.
We
Stop
don't
it.
want to see anyone die.
No,
Correct.
that's the thing.
Right, and
That's
we're
2
not
deaths.
saying that.
2 deaths too many for a bunch of songs at a festival.
Yeah.
Not on.
Okay, look, let's move on. Should you take your husband's last name or keep your own? A new study has found that a growing number of Australian women are deciding to revert back to their maiden names despite being happily married. So, Shelley.
Bring it on.
Shelley Horton.
Please. Yeah.
Talk to us, Shelley Horton.
Horton
Yeah.
is a what?
What's your husband's name?
How about I
Horton.
went to my first husband's name?
Oh.
Wow, Darren Robinson.
And we don't like him, do we?
Not the first
Same
one.
before you did.
Oh.
Shelley Horton.
Wow. I'm in so much trouble now.
Yeah. What did you
Here's
take at that
the-
Amsterdam club?
I honestly, well, the first husband, if I had taken his name, I kind of sound like a porn star. So that
was
was
the
a.
first husband?
What was it?
I can't even start.
Yeah, go on.
Cockerel.
Which is a bird. It's a type of rooster that crows early in
Hush your mouth.
Cockerel's call.
And then we're like, we could combine our names and it'd be No. Anyway,
Oh no! Don't go there.
here's my point. I don't need to take a man's name. My name is my name. It's my brand. I have worked very hard to, develop my career around my name. I change my name, I can lose part of my career, and I think it's oppressive
It's
for
also the
men.
family thing. For me, I always wanted to keep my name for my dad. That was important.
John, obviously that name's important to you because your family imported mangoes for so many years.
And they're still commanding $9.99 a kilo. Hey, look, it's not. I don't think we can answer this simply because it's twofold. I get why people would want to keep the name for romantic reasons. My wife certainly kept hers for the first few, and I had no problem keeping her surname because she wanted to respect her dad.
Okay.
Practically, though, it can start to become an issue when there's children involved and you're booking into hotels and you're booking into schools and you've got different... So I think, I'm just saying it's not the same for everybody. I think for romantic reasons, more power to women who want to keep their name. I have no problem with it. But sometimes it can be tricky and it's just bloody easier to all come under the same surname. So it
It's
depends on...
2018. Guess
Wait,
what?
no,
Hotels can
but
deal
I'm
with
just saying-
parents having
I'm just
different
saying
names.
different- no,
How about
I'm
that?
just saying...
Craig loves it when people call him Mr. Kruger.
Yeah, exactly. No, all I'm saying is different strokes for different folks. You should be able to do both depending on your
That's all right.
circumstances.
The Daily Mail still think my wife and I aren't married. They keep calling her Hewitt. I'm
Well,
like,
so they think that we are married.
well, here's-
you and I.
No, Craig.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, David. When my
At
wife...
least you can remember your
But see,
partner's name.
when my wife had her own name and we were travelling before kids came along, every time we'd check into a hotel when we'd travel, they'd either put us in separate beds or separate rooms.
Separate beds. That's it. They knew about that.
That's a gentleman.
Shelley's going to know about that when she gets home. Actually, stay with us when we come back. Cruel or kind? The man being slammed for cloning his beloved Cocker Spaniel.
And is this the biggest Bridezilla of all time? One woman's fuming rant after friends refused to pay to attend her destination wedding. $135,000 for you to get Mr. Barkley?
Mr. Barkley.
Mr. Barkley redone again because you love Mr. Barkley.
I love Mr. Barkley.
And that way you never have to say goodbye.
No. It's,
But isn't the point of
thing
having a pet? It's like meeting a new friend. It's a different personality.
Yeah.
It's a different personality. That you're in love with the personality, not with the look of the dog.
And you could have rescued a dog. You could have rescued a lot for $135,000.
Trust me, it's $350 to rescue a dog. So yeah, I think that this is a really sad case that this man obviously loved his dog so much, but I think he's gone about it the wrong way because part of it too is being okay with the grieving process, and then you get another dog and it'll have a different personality.
Didn't Barbara do it? Didn't
Barbara did it.
Barbara
Streisand did it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You know
she
what?
did.
I'm with you. Isn't it nice when
For
we
once
when
we agree.
Good Lord.
I've got a beautiful dog called Tetsuya, who's a Japanese Spitz.
Tetsuya.
I love him to
Doesn't
death.
mean degustation.
He does.
Doggestation.
He's doggestation.
Oh, this is why we workshop. Keep watching. We've got more coming.
And, you know, Tetsy's 12 years old, and my kids are starting to realise that, you know, he's only got a few years left. How can we replace Tetsy? I mean, he's a beautiful boy. If and when he passes, I know you were in love with your dog. You can't clone your dog. It's as you say, it's a different
dog.
animal. It's a different life. It's a different personality. If you love the breed that much, get another one the same breed and enjoy the different dog.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You just can't clone your dog.
All
It's
right.
not on.
Finally, a furious bride to be. Bride.
It's not as easy, is it? It's a bright of leaves.
Bride to be has slammed her friends after they refused to cough up $3,000 for her destination wedding. Now, the woman even threatened to unfriend them on social media if they didn't attend. John, would you pay $3,000 to go to someone's wedding?
You know, Sonia, the fact is I've done that. I have, but no, the answer is you shouldn't feel compelled to.
No.
I have done it for people I love.
Yeah.
I've done it to go to weddings that I really wanted to be at because those people meant something to me.
Well, it's a good destination.
Yeah.
Or it was a good-
Great
but,
holiday.
but for the Bridezilla to expect and insist that the guests do it, you bitch. I'm sorry.
Oh, John.
Mind your P's and Q's.
Wow.
Well, we're talking about doggestation. It's
Oh,
a dog
come
thing.
on.
No, seriously.
I see what you're
No,
saying.
seriously. How rude is it? I mean, you just can't expect people are going
What do
to
you
dip
think,
into their
Shelley?
bank accounts to rock
My
up at your
husband,
wedding.
Darren Robinson, and I got married in Mexico. So we had a destination wedding, and the thing was, one, it culled out a lot of people who couldn't come or couldn't afford to come, and that was completely fine with us.
Povo mates.
But then we also had some people who really saved and came along, and they had the best
And
time
like, oh,
ever.
God, they've turned
and
up.
it was really fun.
Oh, God.
It was
I was
really
telling you
fun.
I was trying to cull.
But
I was
at
trying
no
to cull
point-
Sonia and David and they're here
At no
with a
point do you
margarita in their
expect
hand.
someone
should
to
not
come,
expect
and also
or demand
you
them to
can't
do it.
expect presents or anything else like that
Correct.
because they're spending the money on the flights. You two are like naughty school
They
kids
are.
today.
Oh,
You know what? Let's flick them. We'll do the rest of the show together.
Go on to Facebook and Twitter and stay tuned for John and Shelley after 11:30 this morning.
Coming up on Today Extra. Ever wondered why it's so